Hello, friends. You're probably familiar with the 50-30-20 savings method, but have you ever wondered if it's really the right method for you? Welcome back to our Money Minds channel, dedicated to personal savings. Today, we're going to talk about why the 50-30-20 method may not be the best for you. I'm Ana Alvarez, and I'm here to revolutionize your relationship with money. The 50-30-20 rule suggests dividing your monthly income into three categories: 50% for basic needs, 30% for whims or wants, and 20% for savings. Sounds nice and tidy, right? But real life is rarely that tidy. First drawback: this rule assumes your income is stable and predictable. If you're a freelancer, a temporary worker, or have variable commissions, trying to fit your finances into these fixed percentages can result in constant frustration. One month, you might earn double the previous month, and the next barely cover basic expenses. Second problem: the percentages aren't realistic for many economic situations. If you live in Madrid or Barcelona, allocating only 50% to basic needs when rent already takes up 40-45% of your salary is practically impossible. Many people in large cities need to set aside up to 60-70% just to cover essential needs. Third, it doesn't take into account emergencies or major one-time expenses. Where does an $800 car repair fit in? Under needs? Under whims? The rigidity of the categories leaves no room for these unforeseen events that we all face. Fourth, for people with low incomes, this distribution can be downright unattainable. If you're barely making ends meet, expecting to spend only 50% on basic needs sounds downright cruel. Fifth point, and perhaps the most important, many people fail to apply this method simply because they aren't flexible with the percentages or don't stay consistent. We start out enthusiastically, but at the first hurdle, we abandon the method. And who does this method definitely not work for? People with significant debts requiring more than 20% to pay off. Families with high fixed expenses. Young people living in expensive cities. People with irregular or seasonal income. It's not that the 50-30-20 rule is bad. It's a good starting point, but you may need to modify it to 70-20-10 depending on your particular situation. It's true that the important thing isn't the exact percentages, but rather the habit of consciously organizing your money and systematically allocating a portion to savings. If the method doesn't work for you, don't blame yourself. It's better to adapt the percentages to your reality or look for alternative methods. Remember, personal finances are just that, personal. What works for others may not work for you. In the next videos, we'll review different personal savings methods. Now tell me, have you tried this method? What problems have you encountered? Let me know in the comments, and let's talk about it. Share this video with someone who needs to organize their finances, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss any financial tips. See you in the next video, where we'll talk about more flexible alternatives to this method.